Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, welcoming you to a brand new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 20. Beginning our third season with the San Diego Padres. Bernie Carbo's amazing, and the rest of the team sucks, besides Tom Griffin. That's pretty much how this team works. Um, but we have two first round picks this year. And if we can pick intelligently, I think we can start to make strides in the right direction. We added some good talent in the draft last year. Roger Metzger could be a capable shortstop. I doubt he'll hit this well again, but he might. We added Rich McKinney, who bounced between third base and first base, adding some much needed power and discipline to the team. We witnessed Johnny Jeter continue to provide quality outings. Dick Green played Dick Green things. And a bit of hope that Bob Robertson might still someday be an elite first base talent. So there's plenty to be excited about for the future. We have one of the best young bullpens in the majors. And I know the record doesn't show that. But according to Scipio Spinks was a master coup. If he can start striking people out, he's going to be a real good reliever for a real long time. There is some hope. This draft is going to be absolutely crucial in getting us to the next stage of the development of our franchise. Let's go right to the draft pool announcement. Right, the two of you were both injured and now you're not. I'm just going to release Jim Weaver. I'm not going to embarrass him into thinking he's going to make the team with a 28 ability as a reliever. So in exchange for Joe Pepitone, who hits homers but nothing else, you're going to take a good chunk of my minors. The answer to that is no, my dude. I don't want Joe Pepitone. Does anybody really want Joe Pepitone? I mean, maybe Joe Pepitone's wife and family, but yeah. No. Just no. I wonder if we got any MVP votes for Bernie Carbo again. History. Finished second again in MVP voting. He didn't get a Silver Slugger, though. I am disappointed. Draft pool announcement. Okay. We got some talent here, my friends. We got some talent. Let's go up to the Hall of Fame voting. One of the things I don't understand is how hard the AI tries to trade their relievers. Alright, Hall of Fame voting. Manoson, Pierce, Yogi Berra. That seems fine. First year player draft. Wait, how did I get bumped out of the top 5? Okay, what? Kansas City was better than me. How did they pick ahead of me? Oh, because you didn't sign a pick last year. You jerks. That's unfortunate. All players, please and thank you. Give me my own damn scout. Alright. So there's not a ton here that definitely makes me think OMG pants. But there is some pretty sizable talent in a few different places. So let's see who's available when we get to pick. Alright. Stinnett, Kingman, Rivers, Spire, and Caldwell. Right, Rennie Stinnett. Good contact, good gap power, great second baseman. Doesn't draw walks, doesn't hit for a ton of power. Dave Kingman hits home runs and nothing else. Mickey Rivers. I really like having a great center fielder. He hits for good contact, good gap power, very fast, good discipline, great center field. We could go for our old buddy Chris Spire. Shortstop shortstop and third base are areas of concern for us. There's also Eric Soderholm. There's also Ben Ogilvy. We've got options. Could even improve the rotation with like a Doyle Alexander. Okay. Cards on the table. Let's focus on the batters. There we go. Stinnett. I don't see it. A great defensive second baseman he might be. And he's one who'll hit for a fairly high batting average. But I don't think that's going to be enough. I think it comes down to Rivers and Spire. I truly do. Or Soderholm if I'm willing to take a bit more of a risk. I might even get Rivers and Spire. Here's the thing. Although I have some talent at center field, I don't have a great center fielder, and I definitely don't have a good leadoff hitter. And Rivers can fill both of those roles. So could Spire, though. So could Spire. And Spire is a much better shortstop than Rivers is a center fielder. I know I said I would try to take players I hadn't taken before, but I'm very tempted by grabbing Spire. Very tempted. Very, very tempted. Because right now, let's see what we've got. Right now, we've got, who is our kid? Metzger. But look, Metzger's a better second baseman than shortstop anyway. I think we take Spire. I know it's a bit dull. I know we've done it before, but he's so clearly the best player for the team that I think we have to take him. So we're going to draft Spire and see who's left. If Rivers is still around, I will grab him without hesitation with the second pick of the first round. But I don't think he will be. He's not. And Soderholm just went too. Damn it. Okay, Rick Miller can't play center. Can play right, can play left. Dave Kingman is still around. Interesting. Hello, Lenny Randall. Why would anyone ever put you at third base when you could be such a great center fielder? I'm going to take Lenny Randall, and I'm not going to play him right away. I'm going to put him at center, but I think he's clearly the best choice to fill a hole on the team. I also could have taken Rick Miller, and I genuinely thought about it for a minute, but at the end of the day, there's tons of talent still in the draft. All right. Jim Barr. I really like both Mike Thompson and Jim Willoughby. Yeah, Barr's actually kind of weak. Bill Parsons isn't thrilling, but is at least reasonable. Howarth draws walks, but that's about his only offensive skill. Okay, Chris Arnold as a catcher is something worth getting interested in. Second base, not as much, but I will take him to make him a second baseman. Ray Newman, please. I really don't think there's anything else worth taking. Nah, we'll go ahead and just complete the draft at this point. Did we improve the team? I think it's pretty obvious that the answer is yes. Oh, please meet his demand. Spire and Randall in center field. I have to keep reinforcing that. In center field, Randall is special. At third base, he's very average. He's a steal, though, as a center fielder. Spire can be a cornerstone the way he was for one of our past teams. We got 2 building blocks. Potentially a third if we shift him to catcher. And then we got some reasonable talent in the bullpen. I am quite pleased with our progress thus far. Okay, Spire. I'm going to start you in AAA. Arnold. Convert to catcher. Put in AA. And you can go wherever, mate. Sure, AA. Rule 5. 5th pick. Jim Gosger is a decent outfielder who can't hit. Larry Haney is an okay catcher. Okay. And then again, Adrian Garnett could be Garrett could be interesting. His problem is with his contact being so low. That's basically at 260 to be worth it, and I don't think he can. And yeah, I'm not gonna bother dipping my toes in the Rule 5 this year. What's advance to Hall of Fame voting results. I really do think we've made a pretty big stride in improving our team. No third base for you. Get in center. And notice all of a sudden he becomes one of the best prospects in baseball. That was exactly what I was hoping for. I'm going to start you in Double A. Because I want the contact. And I'm willing to wait to see if you can develop it. If you can, you're on the fast track to the majors. If you can't, I'll give you a year to figure yourself out. And then Ray Newman is going to go right to AAA. Luber, you can go to like Double A or whatever. No, I am not taking an interesting starter and trading him to you for a bad pitcher. That would just be ridiculously stupid. All right. Okay, we will sim up to the preseason. Oh, you dirty whore son of a bitch. You dirty fucking whore son of a bitch. I hate you. I really hate you. And here's what I especially hate about you. I don't think I get a compensatory draft pick. Oh my god. You are an absolute scumbag, and I am extremely unhappy right now. That's the worst. You are a terrible human being, Chris Spire. I don't think you're going to give me a comp. Nope, I don't get a comp pick for that. That is so stupid. That is really dumb. Like, I know what happens in real life. Kyler Murray just said in this past draft, he was drafted quite high by the Oakland A's and picked football instead. I get it. That completely torpedoes our season. I could have taken Mickey Rivers, and we would have been set at center field for years to come. We still might be. That's not the point. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Spring training. Newman, Randall, and Arnold. I want to give all you guys a chance to play in spring training and see how you do. I am very salty right now. That was a great pick that just... I might as well have just set it on fire. Right. Okay. No. Oh, that actually is a good point. Do I want to give Hutto a chance to play in spring training? I don't see why not. Bench coach, earn your paycheck. And bench coach, earn your paycheck. Look, I think that should be something you're warned about as a player, as a possibility. I totally get that it happens in real life. I just think it's a pretty big dick move to do that to a player who spends a high pick on someone. But whatever. Arnold is hitting a bit better for contact. He's still got a ways to go, though. Randall's contact has improved a good bit. I don't think he's going to break camp with the club, though. I think I'm going to send him back down. Because here's the thing. The one position I'm deep at is center field. And I don't want his development to be slowed down. So I'm going to send you to Double A to start the season. Anyone get hurt? Nobody got hurt. Pitching. Need to get rid of 2 pitchers. McQueen and McGraw. Sorry, Tug. Hitters. I don't need 5 catchers. That's a bit ridiculous. Demoted. Hawk, can I get anything for you if I trade you? Anything at all of any value. That's not another relief pitcher. I mean, to be fair, Mickey Mantle is better than my current left fielder. My current left fielder is pretty terrible. Bring him in, sell some tickets. Yeah, Dennis Bennett's nothing to get excited about. Do we bring in the Mick for a season or 2? I think it would just be interesting because we don't have a great left fielder, just to bring someone of his caliber in to try to sell some tickets. One last chance to see the Mick. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Just for the lulz. Complete trade. See, it was worth it. We'll sell some tickets. It'll be great. I don't need 3 catchers. Arnold, you can go back to the minors. Robles to the minors. Wait, why is Jeter no longer playing center? Beauchamp. I'm going to waive you and designate you for assignment. Same for Smith. So hey, Ray Newman, you make the Major League roster in your first season. Can't really complain about that. Right, let's advance to opening day. I am extremely salty though. Oh no, someone took Willie Smith. I'm heartbroken. You know who would have been there? Chris Spire. Am I even in the top minor league systems? Nope. 23rd. Why? I've gotta get over it. No matter how angry I am, I have to accept that it happened and move on with my life to the extent that I can. Griffin, Hargan, Downing, and Lee. Frisella is still going to be my stopper and backup closer. Pitching ratings, please and thank you. Relievers only, please. Boozer is still gonna be my seventh inning setup guy. Spinks, you're gonna be middle relief and high leverage. Everyone else middle relief. And Kester Long, yes. Long relief emergency. Middle. 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 That's done. Clear and clear. Position ratings. Bernie Carbo is the leadoff hitter. There's no disputing that. I'm going to let Metzger hit leadoff. I think he can handle that. McKinney, you're going to hit 5th. Sorry, you're going to hit 4th. Mickey Mantle is going to hit 5th. Do I want Jeter in center, or do I want to give Don Young a chance in center? Do you have any other good contact hitters who also have good batting eye? Robertson's a fair all-around hitter. You know, let's plug him in as the number 2 hitter and see how that works out this season. Green playing 2nd, hitting 7th. No, hitting 6th. Yeah, you know what, Young, you can play center this year. And then Achabaran playing catcher. Generate. And then copy both of these. Paste and paste. Let's get her done. And both of you can go to the minors. Well, shit. You have a chance to make the team out of spring training and you blow it. Sucks to be you, my dude. Jeter, you're going to be full-time center fielder. Because you're the only other person here that I trust to play center. And then I'm going to go ahead and have you make us new depth charts. Because I'm not going to rush Randall if I can at all give him a chance to develop his ability to hit for contact. Randall's having a very good season, hitting for the month. Again, we're not going to rush him, though. Let's give it another month, and then we'll evaluate. and we're still not sure when Young is ready to come back. Alright, Donnie Young is back. Let's go ahead and send down Beauchamp. And you know what? Let's let Young work his way back into the lineup and let him be the backup center fielder. For now. A personal message. That's it for Mickey Mantle. But you know what? I'm glad that we got him in his first season. He's been pretty shit this year. I want to wait until we get the first round of player development. And that's when I will evaluate whether Randall is going to get called up. I really wish it would stop stopping me when it just says the recovery is unclear. Okay, player development. Spinks got a lot better. Newman got better. Lee got better. Hargan got better. Ken Rudolph was getting a bit better. Robertson is improving, but it's not clear to me how he's actually getting better, but sure. Metzger's looking good. Carbo is getting faster somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how that works, but that's alright. Huddle and Arnold both look real good. And what about my dude Lenny Randall? Scouting. His contact is currently 68. But he's now has the potential of 90. So yeah, I don't see any need to rush him. I will promote him to AAA so he's more challenged. But other than that, I want him to be happy. But yeah, he's real good. And I don't want to rush him. I feel good about next season. If we can play well, if we either play really badly so I get another great pick, or if we play really well this season, I think we have a chance. Cardenas. Why on earth would I start you? Like, seriously, what incentive do I have to start you when McKinney is better than you in every conceivable way? Sorry, Metzger. You know what? You want to be traded? I will accommodate you. You know what? Let's just see what offers are made to me, and then I will sort through them. There ain't nothing here. Like, yeah, I could trade for Camilo Pascual, but I don't know what that would accomplish. McCormick's not very good. Yeah, there's really nothing here. I will put him on the block, and we'll see if we get any offers for him. Next month. God damn it, Dowling. Alright, you know what? I'm going to have to trade him for a starting pitcher, even if it's a terrible one, just because I need a starting pitcher. McCormick. McCormick's not outstanding, but I guess he accomplishes some tasks. I'll grab Pasquale and make him a starter again. Done. Yeah, well, the fans can kiss my butt. You're a starting pitcher, and I'm calling you up. And Robles can fill in as backup starting pitcher, or shortstop. He's not going to be a starting pitcher all of a sudden. That would be silly. So here's what we're trying to accomplish. I want this season to be a chance to maybe make some flips, some trades to strengthen the team for the years going forward. Okay, personnel. Assistant GM can come back. Bench coach can come back. Pitching coach can come back. And a good old Virgil can come back. Good Lord, Virgil. How in hell do you think you deserve to make more money than anyone else? That's not cool, dude. I better get a nice raise if I get re-signed. If I get re-signed. Literally no one needed to know that about Jason Giambi. Absolutely no one. Hey. Bernie Carbo was the most popular player in Major League Baseball this year. Good for him. Any other SD players? Nope. Not a one. That's fine. Everything's fine. I would not object to trying to flip a couple of players and get us some younger talent, but I'm not sure who I want to flip. A trading proposal. Is it a good one? It's already been expired. Well, then why did you stop me and waste my time? Alright. Team home screen. Carbo and McKinney, not going anywhere. Everyone's having a bad year with the bat, so I really can't afford to trade anyone, really. Pitching staff as a whole has just not been great. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much everyone sucks this year. Like, right, I could flip Johnny Jeter, but I don't know what I'd even get for him. The Mick is terrible, but he's also selling tickets, so I'm not going to take him out of the lineup. What could I get for you? Okay, Johnny Jeter's actually getting a lot of interest, which is good. Manny Sanguillen? That would be pretty sexy. That would be a nice little upgrade at catcher. be a really good upgraded catcher. But I could also get like a Mickey Lolich, an excellent starting pitcher. Mike Cuellar, another excellent starting pitcher. There's a ton of love for Johnny Jeter. Okay. Is there any reason I shouldn't grab either Cuellar or Lolich? And then promote, what's his face? Lolich is such a good starting pitcher. Jerry Crane would be an amazing relief pitcher. I don't think there's any disputing that. Then again, there's also Manny Sanguillen. And we don't have a great catcher right now. If I get Barber and Sanguillen from Baltimore, is it worth it? Let's try. Very bad. And I'd have to give you one of my best players in order to convince you to not make the deal. Okay. What about Gene Brabender? That's not a good deal. And again, things get pretty crazy. Is there any starter you would trade? Would you give me Harden? I'm almost positive that you won't. How about Dave McNally? No, I don't want to give up that much. Tom Phoebus? Here's the thing. You have a ridiculous number of starting pitchers. I don't know why you're not willing to trade one. So here's the thing. I'd almost rather get Mickey Lolich, a truly exceptional starting pitcher, and muddle through with the catcher I've got now. I think that's what I'm going to do. Would you throw in Bill Freehan? You'd be insane if you would, but he is having kind of a bad year. No, that's fine. What do you got in the way of prospects? I'd probably get you like throw in Terry Hughes. Not that he's anything special though. That is the issue. What about Gene Garber? Would you give me him? Not quite an insult. But you certainly don't want much in return, do you? I could offer you Mickey Mantle. I already know he's going to retire. The thing is, though, I can't... yeah, I can't trade two outfielders. I can trade one, but not two. I've got Hutto as a good young catcher. You know what? Let's take Lolich. He's such a good player that I'm willing to pay a bit for him. This immediately opens up the possibility of trading another starter, but I think for now I'd rather just have I think right now I'd rather just have the extra pitcher. Lolich, you're going to be starting in place of Pasquale. Pasquale, you're going to be playing long relief emergency starter. Can I demote Kester? I don't know if we take a demotion. He probably wouldn't. Let's trade Kester. What kind of options would I get if I traded Kester? I mean, we're not getting amazing responses, but we're also not getting bad ones either. What if... Okay, let's talk to Baltimore. Baltimore. I would very much like Manny Sanguillen. I think he would be a perfect fit for my team. What do I have to trade you to get him? Trading Dick Green for him is almost ridiculous in terms of cost. Like, I know that I don't have great options in the middle infield, but this is a massive upgrade at a position of need. Oh, here's an interesting idea. Baltimore. You have so many starting pitchers that you don't know what to do with them. I want Phoebus. I'll throw an Echebar in. And what would I have? What else could I offer you to make this deal a reality? I really like Scipio Spinks, but I don't like him so much. Like, Phoebus is just purely better than Hargan. Let's do it. Could I get one more piece of the puzzle? Wait, what? I didn't want to trade Mantle, did I? Okay. Do you have any other prospects that it might be of interest to me? Steve Braun would be of extreme interest, but I'd have to think he wouldn't offer him to me. Ah, you just drafted him. Okay. No, that's fine. What about good old Joe here? You know, I'd have to offer you something pretty impressive. Echebarren. Because I'm not... because the moment I trade... What's his face? Does that change the equation? It really doesn't. Are there any interesting prospects I could tempt you with? Not Randall. I can't give you Arnold. I could give you Hutto. How does Jim Hutto sound? Not quite enough. Mike Hedlund? Okay. Let's talk about how big this deal is. We get a starting catcher, another tremendous starting pitcher, and a really good outfielder that could play in the corners. We're giving up an old second baseman, our current starting catcher who's meh, a demonstrably worse starter than Phoebus, an interesting backup catcher. This is great. This is exactly the kind of deal I want to make. What we're doing is we're going to shift some things around so that we can hopefully... No, I am not Baltimore. I am San Diego. Alright, Sanguillen, starting catcher. A Phoebus, please go back to being a starter. And then Joe Lease instantly becomes an outfielder for us. Phoebus. I still haven't traded Rick Kester. Alright, you know what? Bench coach, go ahead and fill out the lineup for me. This is fine for now. I'm not gonna sweat it right now. Cincinnati. Oh, you are delusional, my good friend. Do you want Rick Kester, though? He is 100% more Kester than any other player in the Major League history. No, I'm not giving you Billy or Lease. So, yeah, just stop. Don't embarrass yourselves. Okay. What can I get for Kester? Just because right now he's a round peg in a square hole. And if I can acquire something better, I think it behooves me to do so. Mac Jones as a left fielder would be pretty tasty. That's just someone to help fill out the back end of the roster. Wes Parker is pretty naff. Al Fitzmaurice is a borderline starting pitcher. I think this is the perfect deal for us. Let's go ahead and make this trade. And then I'm not the Orioles. And then I need what position? Another middle infielder. I don't have one, though, is the thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and put McQueen, call him up, and then McQueen can just pitch middle relief, I guess. Pasquale instead of Lee, please and thank you. And let's make you long relief emergency starter. There we go. So what we've basically done is entirely rebuilt our rotation and gotten a potential all-star catcher for relative pennies on the dollar. And Joe Lease. I think we've made enough improvements that as long as we don't win too many games accidentally and can get one more position player, I think we could be truly special. Not Mickey. I don't want him to be hurt. Alright, Randall. I can't justify it anymore. Welcome to the big leagues. Bench coach, work your magic. Sorry. All bench coats and things. Yeah. Aww. I actually do feel bad about that one. Poor Mick. Beauchamp, you're back in the big leagues, I guess. Downing, kindly go and rehab in the minors. You'll probably end up replacing Pasquale before too much longer, but that's alright. 2 weeks during which Rudolph can fill in. That's fine. All of a sudden, we're shutting people out. That's pretty crazy. I'm hoping that the moves I've made will earn me another shot next season. Yeah, we're going to get like maybe a top 10 pick. But you know what? That's okay. Because I don't need a truly fantastic... what's the word I'm looking for? Where'd Dowling go? God damn it, quit bringing me back to Baltimore. Here. Padres. Dowling, you can come back to the majors. Downing. How do I always get his name wrong? Every single time. It's kind of a talent, actually. Then you're going to go ahead and do long relief. Personal message. Another 2 weeks before he can play again. That's what Kyle Rudolph is for. Deron Johnson can come back. I would not like him to. Let's let him go. Not $454. Well, I mean, if I gotta shut him down now, I'm not that upset about it. Give him some time to heal. There we go. We actually finished a little bit better than I wanted to, but I think this was actually a really good season for us, despite losing Spire. Because we've essentially built a quite excellent core now, which we just didn't have before. So Carbo's amazing. McKinney's pretty good. I don't like him playing third. I would definitely like him to put him back on first, but he's good enough for our purposes. Lee's performed very well in reduced time. Randall is a potential superstar, which makes up for the loss of Spire. I'm not nearly as upset about losing Spire, knowing I've got someone of his caliber. Metzger has done well. Maybe not perfect, but well. Robertson doesn't seem to be able to kick it into that extra gear that we know he has. If he can, I think he'll be an excellent, say, number 5, number 6 hitter. I truly think that's what we're talking about. Rudolph did fine as a catcher. That's all well and good. Pitching. We've gotten so much better in pitching that it's pretty scary. We're a lot older in pitching, but I think we're just so much better with Phoebus and Griffin and Lolich. The three of them, plus Pasquale, plus Lee, plus Downing, is just a very, very strong rotation that I think if we can make significant upgrades to the lineup through the draft, I think we could be truly... We might even make just a low-key run at the playoffs. Which sounds weird, I know, given how upset I was at the beginning of this episode. We've got a chance to make a low-key run at the playoffs, given the trades that we've made. All this excludes, by the way, Manny Sanguillen, who is just an amazing human being. Who else retired besides Mickey Mantle? Oh, Darren Johnson did. Okay. I got another contract for another year, and I'm going to have to make some coaching assessments, but that's fine. He is happy. He still wants to see more. He wants an upgrade at first base and to improve batting average. Okay. I guess that's acceptable. So, that's going to conclude the episode. Um, Next episode, we're going to try to build on the success at the end of the year and finally give Bernie Carbo a team that he can carry to the next level. I think we're still picking top 10, which should be good enough for us to address one of the holes on the team. But to be honest, a full year of Joe Lease and a full year of Lenny Randle will go a very long way to carrying this lineup forward considerably. Metzger playing a little bit lower in the lineup should help. We need an upgrade at shortstop. We need an upgrade at first base. And then we just need more depth up and down the line. Maybe another young starting pitcher, maybe another bullpen guy or two. I'm really excited, actually. I'm actually quite excited about what might happen. Until then, this has been Avindian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.